Alfred Nobel was born in Stockholm, Sweden on October 21st, 1833. At the age of 9, his family moved to St. Petersburg, Russia during the Crimean War for his father's work. Alfred had interests in many fields, including poetry, physics, and chemistry, but Alfred's father did not want him to be a poet, so he sent him off to Paris to study chemistry. There, Alfred met Ascanio Sobrero, the man who developed nitroglycerin. Alfred became infatuated with nitroglycerin, but it was deemed too dangerous for practical use. When Alfred returned to Russia, he began working with his father, Emmanuel Nobel, to find a commercial use for it. But sadly, there was an accident at the factory during one of their experiments that killed 5 people, including Alfred's younger brother Emil. Distraught, Alfred moved his research onto a barge in the middle of a lake so no one else would be harmed. The story as to how Alfred's most famous creation, dynamite, was invented is rather interesting. Nitroglycerin was very difficult to transport because even the slightest bump in the road could set it off, so they packed it with sand to prevent the jars from breaking. One day, some workers were unloading the crates of nitroglycerin by Nobel's factory when they dropped one of them. The workers panicked, but there was no explosion, so they went back to inspect the dropped crate. Some of the jars had broken, but the sand had prevented it from exploding. After this, Nobel experimented with infusing sand into nitroglycerin. In 1867, Nobel's blasting powder was a 3-to-1 ratio of nitroglycerin to diatomaceous earth. This new substance, called dynamite, was a stable, malleable paste that could be shaped like a rod and fit into drilled holes and used to efficiently clear land and make tunnels and canals. Fun fact, for all you cat lovers, diatomaceous earth isn't kitty litter. Dynamite was vital for the construction of many engineering marvels. The Erie and Panama Canals enabled goods to be transported with less cost, increasing commerce. The Transcontinental Railroad and the New York City subway provided safe transportation to the masses. Dynamite helped mining and carved the rock to form the faces on Mount Rushmore. The Hoover Dam was also built using dynamite, which brought jobs to thousands and allowed for the storage of water, which was critical for the growth of the American West. Nobel's name probably sounds familiar, for he created the Nobel Prize in order to honor scientists, writers, and peace advocates whose work have best benefited humanity. After he died of a stroke in 1896, he left 94% of his fortune towards funding the prize, about $235 million today. Nobel's Prize now recognizes the greatest achievements in chemistry, literature, physiology, physics, and economic sciences. The Nobel Prize is one of the most prestigious awards that can be received. Some STEM heroes who have won this award include
Pierre, Marie Curie, Max Planck, Albert Einstein, Niels Bohr, Wolfgang Pauli, and Richard Feynman.
Overall, Alfred Nobel achieved ample greatness throughout his life. He created the highly useful explosive dynamite, which was used to clear land and build society-advancing landmarks. In addition, he created the Honorable Nobel Prize, inspiring many people around the world.
Alfred Nobel, you should know him pretty well. From studying in France, he got his chance. He met the man who developed nitroglycerin. Possibilities he was considering. His future was very bright. He invented dynamite. He made the Nobel Prize. He was so very wise. He's our STEM hero, cool as Kelvin Zero.